Morning, YouTubies. How's it going? All right, this morning I'm having some peaches and cream chia seed pudding. What did I do with my? What did I do with my spoon? Oh, there it is. Okay. So how y'all doing? Good, I hope. I'm in an excellent mood today. Oh my God. On the way to coming to Anthony, come to dialysis, we were probably, maybe a quarter mile away from home. Just barely up the road from our house. And there was a bald eagle in the road. It looked like, no, I don't know for sure, but it looked like a daddy eagle, looked like a mama eagle, and a young eagle, which is so cool. I wish I had my camera handy. I had it in my hand, but I just in so much shock to see. It's like, oh, because it just totally blew my mind. But to me, it was so cool to see them, because where I'm from, I live in Warsaw now with my parents. With Anthony, I live with my parents. We lived here about 7 years. But where I come from, which is Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Oh, Warsaw, Missouri, by the way. But where I come from in Excelsior Springs, Missouri, that was my hometown. And we didn't have eagles there, at least not that I'm aware of, unless they have slowly maybe migrated into that area. But back when I was growing up, we didn't. So I gotta buy this. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I'm being weird. I know. Be my normal self, okay? Now, I will admit, the blueberry one I made the first time, the very first one I ever tried of these, I liked it better because I'm more partial to blueberry. But this is actually pretty good too. I have chia seed and water in it. I used almond milk, this sweetened almond milk, and the peaches and heavy syrup, because they got more flavor to them. How about using the other kind of peaches that, I don't know what they're called. They're not in the heavy syrup. They're not quite as sweet. But I prefer the ones that are in heavy syrup because they got more flavor. Don't really need that much sugar, but I don't eat them that often. Anthony always gets the peaches and heavy syrup for when he accidentally has low blood sugars. He eats the peaches to help raise his blood sugar back up. So, yeah, these are good. It suggested sweetening these with honey, agave, or maple syrup, but I didn't add any because being diabetic, I don't need the extra sugar. I mean, it's got enough sweet in it as is because of the sweetened almond milk and then the peaches themselves. And I have just a little bit of the juice in there. Very good. But yeah, I was not expecting to see bald eagles this morning, especially a family of them. I have never. This is only the second, since we've lived here 7 years, this is only the second time I think I've seen. What the heck? Oh, I turn the camera around, but it'll fly away before I get done. Like a baby robin, I think. I don't know what that is. No, that's not a robin. That's something else. Oh, that is a baby robin. Oh my God. Adorable. Anyway, sorry. I'm a little bird brain today, okay? See, the other day, I seen it today again too. I seen a robin, actually, a adult robin, swoop down and trying to pick up stuff to make nesting material. There she is. Speak of the devil, there she is. She's got a nest up in the rafters up there. We used to see them having nests in trees. Anyway, she was chasing down, I don't know if it was a piece of paper or if it was a Kleenex. I'm not sure which. But she was chasing it down. It was so funny because she just could not catch it at first. So she's hopping along to try to catch it. So she was doing the same thing today. There's another piece of paper or plastic, or not plastic, Kleenex or something she's chasing down. Or it might have been the same piece that it fell out of her nest or something. I don't know. We didn't see the baby one up there a second ago too. Or young one, I should say. Anywho, eagles. That was so cool. Because, like I said, I grew up, this is only the second time I've seen eagles since we've lived here. And this is the closest I've seen them. I mean, it was like, we were driving down the road, and by the time they flew off, we were like maybe 2 car lengths away. That's how close we got to the eagles. I was like, oh! So I was excited. But it's like they were eating something that was in the road or something. They flew off into the tree where our insurance agent lives. Our insurance agent just lives down the road. So to me, that was very cool. That made my day. Oh, got a peach. Can't get it cut. There it goes. I love birds. When we lived back in my hometown in Excelsior Springs, we lived in an apartment, and we were on the bottom floor. So out on the patio, I grew a whole bunch of herbs. Probably only 1 of 2 times I've actually had a green thumb, because usually I had the black thumb of death because I forget to water the dang things. So when we lived there, I actually did really good. I did, for a while at least, did excellent at keeping them watered, and all my herbs looked good. Most of them I didn't even use them for cooking or anything, that's the reason I grew them, was to use them for cooking. But I got more enjoyment of just going out and rubbing the leaves of the different herbs to smell them, the aroma. Well, also on my patio, I didn't have an actual bird feeder. So what I got was a terracotta plate and turned it into a bird feeder. I put bird feed out in it. And usually it was only sparrows that I was feeding. But I enjoyed it. The cats enjoyed it too, watching them out the patio door. But every once in a while I would have like a couple robins coming up. Not much, but a couple robins. Occasionally starlings. Things like that. I did have a hummingbird feeder out, and I don't know if I actually got any hummingbirds to come to. I guess I did have some. But I remember one time I had a Boston Oreo come to the feeder, and I actually got a picture of it. I was surprised I actually got a picture of it. So yeah, I enjoy feeding the birds and stuff. Even at our house that we live at now, it's usually mom and dad that feed them right now, but we have bird feeders in the backyard. And yesterday in particular, me and mom were actually talking about, there's a really huge woodpecker that comes up to eat the soot from the soot feeder that mom puts out there. I mean, he is like literally probably almost a foot long. That's how big he is. And he's beautiful, especially that red head on his, red spot on his head. It looks like he has a red mohawk, is how I think of it. So cool. Aww. Little sparrow. They look like a different kind of sparrow. He's all fluffed up because he's cold. But yeah, anytime when I seen eagles before, is when we down. What was that? Is when we went down to the lake area here in our area, and we see them flying up above the water and stuff. That was the only time I see them before. So this is cooler because they were like real close. Oh. Made another one of these for my mama. So I'm hoping she likes it. She liked the blueberry. Ooh. Mm. See a recipe yesterday I'm curious about trying. Chia seed jam. So I'm curious about trying that. Anthony, he actually has pictures of it. When he was younger, probably I think he was a teenager. I think. His family had caught a baby wild eagle. It gotten like slightly injured or something. I'm not sure what happened to it, of how they caught it, or I don't remember the way he said on the details. But they caught a wild eagle, and they put it in they had a spare room that didn't have anything in it, so they kept it in there temporarily while they were contacting the wildlife, the game warden, to figure out where to take it, or like a sanctuary or whatever. So, because they knew they couldn't keep it because it'd be illegal for one thing, plus it's too big. So they had to contact the game warden or something, so they could, place it where it needs to go for it to survive. So, I think I was telling about how it's a very big bird. I don't know if he actually remembers everything about the bird or not, the eagle, to even be able to tell me, tell him video about it. Because there's so many of his memories, because of diabetes, he doesn't remember. So I can relate to that part, because most of my memories, until recently, because I'm doing better on things, I'd forgotten because of all the trauma and crap I've gone through over the years. So it's like all the traumas like kind of wiped my memories. Him is diabetes. So his is because diabetes, and for so long, I think he'd been diabetic and we didn't know it. We had no idea. And when I finally got him to the hospital one time when he was actually having memory issues big time, got him to the hospital and his blood sugar was 1,030. That's when we got him diagnosed that he was diabetic. So he never knew he was diabetic until then. But because of his blood sugar being so extremely high, I think that's like what killed a lot of his memories. It affected his brain and probably all his organs. So, oop, I didn't get it all stirred up again. Gosh darn it. I'll have to work on that when I make these more and try to improve on getting it stirred up a bit better. The chia seed, when I soaked it in the water, I guess parts of it had gotten clumpy. So good. I'm going to try to save a little bit here so Anthony can try these. Try this when he comes out. I'm curious what it would taste like if I had left the vanilla yogurt out. But it's good like it is, as is even. I don't remember if I said it or not, but I have chia seed, water, almond milk, vanilla yogurt, and peaches in it. I think maybe I mentioned stuff I had in it earlier at the beginning of the video, but I think I forgot to say about the yogurt. So, but yeah. I'm curious what I've been like if I left it out, but I think that adds a bit my tongue. I think that adds just a little bit of extra sweet to it. It's not overpowering sweet. It's a pleasant sort of sweet. Anthony could probably eat this whole thing, it being sweet and everything. This isn't really too sweet. For me, it's sweet because I barely eat any sugar. I barely eat. What am I talking about? So for me, a lot of foods, because for so long I've ate so little, excuse me, it's like it's messed with my taste buds or something. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's messed with my taste buds. So oftentimes if I have food that would taste normal to everybody else, it's like I can taste the salt in it like a lot. Or if it's got sugar in it, I can taste it a lot. So it's like on certain things, my taste buds are amplified. So like, So yeah, I don't eat much sweets or salty foods. So I need to eat more, but most things I don't add salt to them or anything like that. Very few things I do. Alright, I'm going to save some for Anthony. I'll probably eat some more after a while. It's good. I think it's going to be some of my new favorite things. Don't worry, I'm not going to bug y'all to death eating all these all the time, but they're good. So, alright. Few nights. What the heck was that? Can't talk. If you're all new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Let me know if you've made a Chia peaches and cream flavor, or if you've made any chia seed pudding flavors. Let me know what you've made. Let me know what your favorite kinds are. Let me know what your least favorite kinds are. So I'll catch you guys again later. Bye-bye.